Welcome back to the show, everybody. It's called the Business to Business Network Show. If you're just tuning in, we're giving out names, phone numbers, websites of real estate agents. The real estate market is really hot right now. Inventory is very low. Our co-host is
Mike Metz with Guaranteed Rate.
Our next guest is Bob. Introduce yourself, please.
Bob Dickinson with Remax Excalibur.
And Bob, first of all, you got an interesting background. You're coming from California.
I am.
And it's a whole different market here compared to California.
It is. It is. A lot of the same things hold true, except the price points are a lot different.
And they're more affordable. I lived in L.A. for almost 8 years, and trying to do a rental property in California, you always had a negative cash flow. I never saw anybody that had a positive cash flow unless you owned it free and clear.
That's correct. In California, the current investors now, they buy on appreciation. They don't buy for any percentage rate of return every month.
Yeah, but here, you've got a listing right here. Let's talk about this one and tie in how investors can benefit from this.
Well, here we have we have properties, several properties here actually in Arizona that investors from California can buy here, and they don't have to be big-time investors. They can buy a single-family home here for, say, around $200,000. They can cash flow slightly every month. Not great, but a little bit every month. They're in the plus. And they can take advantage of appreciation on the back end.
And the depreciation.
And the depreciation and the write-off. And when they come to visit this property, which is a 1-hour flight, a 6-hour drive, as you know, from, say, Los Angeles, they can write the entire trip off because they've put the property here in an LLC. Yeah,
and our rents for single-family detached are actually doing really well. There's a very low vacancy.
They're on the rise. They're on the rise. They're a 3 or 4-bedroom single-family detached will get you anywhere from $1,300 to $1,900 a month.
Yeah. See, that's what's happening. Tell us about this intersection. Where's this house at?
Well, we have we don't have an ocean here, but we do have water, and
we do actually have a lot of water properties.
We do have a lot of water properties, and it's very warm here. This particular property is a terrific lock and leave property located right off of Shea and 100th Street near the 101 freeway.
Nice area.
Yeah. Very, very nice area, just south of Shea. It's on the water. It is actually a little over 2,500 square feet in a subdivision called Mountain View Lake, which is gated. So, again, lock and leave, low maintenance, on the water, looking over the lake, terrific views. A property of this quality and this location in California would probably cost you about $1.5 minimum.
Yeah, wow. And the list price on this?
List price on this one is $499,900.
And what do we got for financing?
$499,900. If you're going to do an owner-occupied on this, you could put 10% down or $49,000 down, payment of $2,176 a month with 10% down. Now, that's a 7-1 arm with no mortgage insurance, so it works out. Now, talking about the other side, say you want to buy this as an investment property, 20% down payment. You could get a payment of $2,056 a month. Now, that's plus your taxes, insurance, and HOA. I bet you $1 with 20% down, that thing would probably cash flow.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely, Mike.
And let's get a phone number if people want to reach you.
602-527-8086.
Excellent. You got another one there. Let's talk about that one.
I do. Another waterfront property here. This is a single-family home in Gilbert, which is considered in town nowadays, right about the intersection of McQueen and Guadalupe, just south of the 60 freeway. This is called Playa del Rey Estates. And how nice would it be to get off work, drive home, pull off your tie, and hop on a speedboat or a jet ski with the girls and zoom around the lake?
You have a ski lake in your backyard.
You do. It's about a 20-acre lake, and it's literally in your backyard.
Wow. That is so fun. And square footage on this house?
Square footage on this house is a little over 3,000 feet at 3,100, 4-bedroom, 3-bath. Wow. I mean, again, the quality of the home and the location is cannot be beat. Price is $489,900.
Under $500,000. What do we got for that one?
It sounds like a family home to me. Probably a typical buyer would be a 20% down, going with a 30-year fixed rate. Those are at 4 1/8 this morning. Put you a payment of $1,894 a month. Plus taxes and insurance.
Incredible.
Very affordable for a house that's on a lake like that.
Really
nice.
You can't rent that house. First of all, rentals are not, when you try to get into the bigger homes, they're $2,500 a month now.
That is correct. There's not a lot of larger, clean, updated homes for rent right now, so they are getting what they're asking right now.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And your last one there.
The last one I have is a unique property in a location called Thunder Mountain Estates over off of McDowell, just east of Power Road. If people have heard of the master plan community called Los Endes, it's located right behind it. It's a little pocket-gated community. You buy your own lot, you build your own home. This is one of the first ones built, and it was built by the original owner of the Napa Auto Parts franchise out of Alaska.
Wow.
His name was Eddie Brown. He moved down here, he built the home, and he became a drag racer with all his good money.
Oh, yeah. Wow.
And
Fun.
so this home has an incredible shop of 13-foot high ceilings, 40 by 43 feet. Obviously, it housed 3 drag racers at one time. So, unique property. Eddie has since passed on. God rest his soul, and the widow is selling the property. It is over 4,400 square feet, a little over an acre, obviously with a pool, 4 bedrooms, 5.5 bathrooms.
Wow. Hey, racing fans, you get a piece of history right here.
Absolutely. I mean, to build a shop of this quality will cost you several $100,000 alone. The price on this is $850.
$850 for Napa. This is history here. There's a lot of racing enthusiasts out there that don't know that you could actually own this home. And what kind of monthly payment would we have on that?
You know, if you had the money to put 30% down, I like the interest only. You'd come in around 3% on an interest only, borrowing $595,000. Your payment's going to be $1,550 a month.
You get a lot
plus
of
tax insurance. Now you got a big down payment on that 30%, but if you go with the interest only, really nice. If you want to go with just a 10% down payment, I can get your monthly payment in at about $3,765 a month.
Fantastic. Yeah. Bob, let's get a phone number. How can people reach you?
They can reach me at 602-527-8086.
And is there a website?
My website, personal website, is buyazluxuryrealestate.com.
Buyazluxuryrealestate.com. Phone number one more time.
602-527-8086.
And Mike.
480-585-1616, 480-585-1616, or on the web, MikeLoans.com.
Got a break for the news. Bottom of the hour. Everybody stay tuned through the news. We'll be right back.